I
Rozelle Chappelle,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
to tell the truth,
to tell the truth,
the whole truth,
the whole truth,
and nothing but the truth,
and nothing but the truth,
so help me God.
so help me God. First, during my time as a councilman, the mayor and the other 4 council members and I did not float a bond for $3.5 million. That was done by the previous administration on August 15, 1996. You can see the attached closing statements from the bond indenture. I was sworn into office on November 4th, 1996. Secondly, the bond was not specifically for Albert Park. The bond was for recreational facilities in the city. Thirdly, the mayor and members of the council unanimously initiated the action and petitioned the court to be able to use the $3.5 million bond issue for general government obligations. Judge Howard F. Bryan did not halt anything. He was in favor and approved the request on January 8, 1997. As a result of the city's $1.8 million deficit when we took office, that was erased and the city was in the black within 60 days after us taking office. What Mayor Haygood failed to inform you was during my term on the council, both Henderson Park and Albert Park were both fully operational and functioning. Not closed, no overgrown weeds in the swimming pool, they were operating. And by the way, Mayor Haygood forgot to tell you that under my watch that we built another facility at Albert Park for recreational use, a $250,000 building from ADECA grant that required a $25,000 match from the city. And did you also know that Mayor Haygood failed to tell you that those same proceeds were used to contract with the YMCA to provide recreation for our youth? We provided $100,000 the first year and $75,000 to the YMCA each year thereafter. Oh, you know what else he failed to tell you? He failed to tell you that the kids participating in the YMCA needed transportation to the YMCA. So Jim Wright, former president of First Tuskegee Bank, and I, Sergeant Willie Whitehead and Attorney Robert Thompson, and there were others, we raised the funds and donated a 15-passenger van so that our youth would have transportation to the YMCA. Fourthly, I did state publicly that the runway at Moden Field was expanded from 5,004 feet to 6,500 feet during our term of office. I did receive some misinformation from someone, and that's not correct. So when I make a mistake, Tuskegee, I'm going to tell you that I made a mistake. Or if I was wrong, I was wrong. So under my administration, the runway was not extended. It's still 5,004 feet. But are you really concerned about the runway being 1,500 feet longer, or are you concerned about the potholes that's all over our town? Fifthly, Mayor Haygood stated that he was in office only 4 years. I know when you've been in office and you have nothing to show for it, it gets a little confusing. Well, let me give you some information that you may not have known, Mayor Haygood. You were Mayor Pro Tem from 2012 to 2016. That's 4 years. You was mayor for the past 4 years. That's 4 years. So you've actually been in office 8 years, Mayor Haygood, just for your information. Oh, and Mayor Haygood, when you took office in 2016, the deficit also was $692,641, and you can find that on page 14 of this 2016 audit dated September 30th, 2016. Now, Tuskegee, we've gone back and we've dug up bones and we looked at articles that are 20 years old. Now, I'm ready to present to you myself and offer myself to you to serve you in our city, to clean up this city, to fix the potholes. The mayor also didn't tell you that the city receives over $250,000 a year the past 4 years that's designated for paving the potholes, and it should be almost $1 million in the city's bank account, and about $500,000 is not in the city's bank account. So Next time you say, "Did you know something?" Let's see, did he know that about $500,000 is not in the bank account when it's only allocated for paving streets? And in the past 4 years, there's only been 3 streets paved in the city, and those were done with grant funding. And finally, Tuskegee, when we left the city in 2000, we left the city with $500,000 in a rainy day fund. The whole truth
And nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.